Good day, happy travelers. Seven Continents Travel Agency here today, fresh back from our first ever Disney cruise. We're going to talk about the 5 wow factors about Disney, and then maybe 5 things that didn't wow me. But let's hop into the good. First off, it's Disney. If you've gone to Disney World, you've gone to Disneyland, if you're a Disney enthusiast, or heck, if you're just watching this because you're curious about all the hubbub was about, I am also curious about it. So it was a very merry cruise as we just got off of it. Let's start with Disney. Disney is a feeling. Disney is an emotion. And they draw in an environment. They're very fantastic about it. The nighttime shows on Disney brought the feels. Golden Mickey's was fantastic. Believe was fantastic. Beauty and the Beast. The pirate show was pretty good. Sail Away Party. Both those happened on the top deck. Final Farewell. And we put the little verses there. If you've gone to Disney World or Disneyland, Fantasmic. You watch that, you're like, hey, all right. Happily Ever After fireworks show. The music, the sights, the sounds. Epcot Forever. All the nighttime shows that makes Disney like, wow, hey, we need to go because of this. They brought in to the cruise shows, and I couldn't really put any pictures there because of copyright purposes. But if you're wondering, hey, are the shows any good? They are fantastic, and they staged them around your dinner. Your dinner time, either late or early, you have your own show to go to adjacent to the dinner that you have, so you didn't miss anything. It was fantastic, really well thought out. Next up, soda fountains. I wish I, as you know, if you've seen my other videos, been on lots of Carnival ships, been on lots of Royal Caribbean ships, and you have to pay to get soda. That's something you got to pay for. You got to add it. On a Disney cruise, maybe that's why it's so expensive, but it's included. On a Carnival and Royal Caribbean ship, you got to go to a bartender on the many of the Carnival ships. Some of the newer ones have like a freestyle machine running around, but it's all timed, and you have like 15 cents, like Indiana Jones grabbing the hat and getting under the wall. It's difficult. They don't make it easy to get what you purchase. But Disney, they had soda machines on either side of the buffet. They had 8 in the buffet area, and then out by the pool area, they had a couple more. And here's the thing. They all worked. In September, 2 months earlier before this, I was on Harmony of the Seas. They had 4 machines for almost triple the people. There was 3 times more people, and there was 4 soda machines for almost 10,000. It was about a little bit closer to 7,000. Here we got 3,000 people, and there is almost 10 soda machines for the people, and they all worked. On Harmony of the Seas, up in the Lido deck, up in the Windjammer, down by the pizza, each one of them had 1 machine busted apiece. So good job, Disney. I was wowed by that. The room, holy smokes, the room, best in class. I'll put the video here of the full tour if you want it. Team, normally when you are on a cruise ship in a bathroom, and you know that it's very similar to an airplane bathroom, maybe not that small, that's pretty dramatic, but it is, you are in there, you can use the facilities and brush your teeth at the same time and not move a step. The shower, some of them have curtains in there hugging you, and others have capsules, and some of them have the shampoo and engine degreaser. Team, this was a split bathroom. You had your own room for the toilet. You had your own room for teeth brushing and showering and bathing if bathing your feet. Fantastic room. Disney toiletries brought the Disney World resort feel to it. So much room throughout it. I go into much more details. The room was wow. The fireworks. I don't know how to really make a picture of fireworks. I'll put the video of the fireworks show. Very cool to have fireworks at sea. It was really a cool experience to be able to do that, and Disney brought the music and the action to it. So yes, very cool to have that. And we'll finish strong here on the 5 things that wowed me. I've been on a lot of cruise ships. I've been on Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, Carnival, big ships, small ships, this continent, the next continent. Crab legs on a buffet, and it wasn't just one day. It wasn't like boarding. Yeah, they had crab legs on the buffet. Chicken tenders were very similar to the ones that you get at the resort with the barbecue sauce. I always enjoy those. They had tacos. Pizza was good. Nice cheesy pizza. Prime rib was not a gristly cut of meat in the MDR that used to just fighting the meat. Salmon was good. Desserts and Mickey bars. Mickey bar, those things are like $6 a piece at the thing. All right, so hey, just like in life, everything is kind of like, all right, hey, this was fantastic. This is great, and this is kind of now we're going to get into the part where I was like, oh, well, that's interesting, right? That's little. It's appropriate to be underwhelmed on some things, right? Well, let's talk about it. Buffet hours, as great as the buffet was, we loved it. Is very curious, the hours, and you better be prompt when it says it's kind of like when that one character hit midnight turned into a pumpkin or whatever. Same with the buffets. 10:30, poof, the curtains are down, food's gone, and poof, you're really out of luck. And if you like to sleep in, it's you got an hour in between. Some of the other cruise ships are a little bit more efficient at getting the food out. Some of the breakfast lasts a little bit longer. Lunch lasts a little bit longer. Normally, we can go on an excursion and come back and capture like a 4 o'clock little snack before we head to our dinner and the shows. 2:30, that was it for the MDR. I'm sorry, the buffet. And so closed for dinner. They did have 24-hour room service, which was a nice touch. We took advantage of that. But on the day when you go to your private island, Lookout Cay, it was closed. So, it's good that it was open. It was great when it was open. Closed, Lookout Cay, here's the picture. Long walk to the island, grab towels at the front, long walk around the island. Here's the picture. Boom. It was a good walk. It was a healthy stroll. Then once you're here, you got to take a little bit of a tram to get there. And then everything here is circles. And the towels, I didn't know this at the time. When you make your way to the beach, there's no towels anywhere else. The towels were here. And so then you got to walk back. There's no straight lines. So from the barbecue place here, you have to walk a circle. So, but if we're going to make a pro out of it, the Disney experience, there's a lot of walking in a Disney experience, right? And so this really gives you the feel. But what can you do? Is it a deal breaker? Would I never do a Disney cruise because of it? No, it didn't wow me. I was like, wow, look at this walk. I'm kind of scratching my head a little bit. We'll talk prices, Wi-Fi. Let me say this. Disney has never been and never will be cheap. It's not cheap. They don't do anything cheap. And the free water is, free. That's and everything else is not. So I understand that this Disney, maybe nobody understands more than me that the Disney experience isn't cheap, but I don't have to be excited about it. I was a little disappointed. $96 for 4 days of Wi-Fi, and not even the mid-tier, not like the, Royal Caribbean Vroom. I couldn't stream. Yeah, that's disappointing. $42 for 12 bottles of water. We're almost at, $375. It's very similar to the park. Now, if you're like, oh, hey, don't you get the park vibe from that though? I do. And I can be disappointed for that. Merch prices. Actually, I think the World of Disney, Main Street USA, when you walk in there, they have better prices, but you're on the ship, you're at the Mercy. They know it, I know it, we know it. Merch prices were a little high. And normally on cruise ships, Carnival, Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, the last day, they put out all the merch and there's a sale. You can, 2 for $30 of this. There's none of that. As a matter of fact, to build on that, duty free. A little disappointed that, we know that there's adults on the ship. We know that there's kids. There was no adult 18 plus products, relating to tobacco or alcohol. So it can be a little disappointed in that. And then the holiday party. Now, was I happy that there was a holiday party? Sure, there was a show. Got rain short, and I am not going to punish Disney for that. All I'm going to do is say that I'm disappointed against Disney's own standard that they sent for holiday parties. When you're thinking of, we got Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. We got Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party at the Disney World. And what do? They scatter things throughout the park. I don't want to say it's a scavenger hunt, but you can go here and get eggnog. You can go here and get hot cocoa. You got this cookie here, these candies here, and you got stuff to do. You got a show over here, jam here. There was a show at the top. There were some characters scattered about. The ship's big. The buffet is closed. There's nothing in the cabanas area. You can leverage it. You could maybe have there was one night where we didn't have a show. You can have a Christmas Frozen show. The cool thing about doing that is, and we know that it's there, you can make snow in the theater. like you do on Main Street USA when you're walking out of the park during a Christmas show. So all I'm going to say is we went on the very merry, what are they? This is their Christmas cruise, and it was not bad. It just could have been better. Just could have been better. And holiday fireworks, that would have been a nice touch. That, all that to say that, maybe I'm nitpicking, maybe I'm not. It just, could have been better. That's all. A boarding process. Now, there will be another video where I compare what, Royal against Disney and, Carnival and vice versa. Let's just call a spade here. Getting on a Royal Caribbean ship, Harmony of the Seas, getting on Mardi Gras, 7,000 person cruise ships. A little bit easier than what Disney did. So when you get off the Uber or your bus, you're here, and they really bring again the queuing experience. Normally you get dropped off and you walk in, you present your boarding pass, you're in a quick little line, and they have about 40 people checking you in, and it's all done just real fast. And I think we were on Harmony of the Seas within 15 minutes. It was really, really fast. Here, it was our time, 1:15, waited in line here, waited in line, moved up a little bit here, then we moved up, and then we got into this building, and it was a queue. It was a queue to go to this station, to go to the security station, and then a queue to go wait for your picture to get taken to walk onto the cruise ship. Not the end of the world, but was as efficient as Disney is with some things, to bring the, I'll call it the Avatar line experience. For those of you who have spent 360 minutes in line waiting for Avatar can appreciate the reference. It just wasn't wowed. I didn't go wow. As a matter of fact, I was like, it's kind of Disney-ish. But let's finish strong. The nighttime shows, would we ever do it again? The nighttime shows were fantastic. You got the feels from it. Yes, it was fantastic. Soda fountains everywhere. The room was best. I've had an ocean view suite on Carnival Mardi Gras. Ocean view suite, right? We're talking like, it's the suite. This is better than that. This room is better than that room. It was fantastic. And that's just your standard everyday veranda balcony. Fireworks, you can't beat it. Crab legs, can't beat it, all right? Let's finish strong. There's things that Disney did good, and it was a fantastic cruise, and I can't do it again, but I can't wait to do it again. Till the next time, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you travel safely.